have already earmarked 8 billion euros in investment, of which only 2 billion have been invested so far. So right now we're focusing in accelerating the deployment of these 6 billion euros remaining, which have been earmarked for security and defense. We need in parallel to do a needs assessment and a market analysis to identify the gaps and those areas where the EIB can provide a larger value added and really contribute to stepping up its support and building the capacities of Europe in the area of security and defense. So right now we're focusing and accelerating the deployment of these 6 billion euros remaining, and also getting off the ground a new facility to invest in equity of startups, innovative companies, for example, in the area of cybersecurity. We will do in parallel a market analysis to identify gaps and a needs assessment going forward. And I expect that in the second part of the year we will have a good pipeline of projects of European interest that we will be able to finance, thus reinforcing the capacity of Europe to ensure the safety, peace and security of its citizens and businesses in Europe and beyond.
Somalia's capital was underwater on Sunday after flash floods transformed streets into rivers. The frequency and intensity of floods in Mogadishu like this one have increased over the years, and that's raised concerns about the impact of climate change. East Africa and the Horn of Africa, including Somalia, have witnessed increasingly unpredictable weather patterns in recent years. In Mogadishu on Sunday, residents were wading through knee-high waters in some areas. Some said the sudden deluge had caused significant damage to properties and infrastructure, leading to fears around safety.
Apple is in hot water with European authorities again. EU antitrust regulators said Monday the company's App Store conditions breached the bloc's tech rules. They accused the US tech giant of preventing app developers from steering consumers to alternative offers. It's a charge which could lead to a large fine for the iPhone maker. The accusation against Apple is the first by the European Commission under its Landmark Digital Markets Act, or DMA. Those rules aim to rein in the power of big tech and ensure a level playing field for smaller rivals. EU antitrust chief Margrethe Vestager said Apple's new terms don't allow app developers to communicate freely with their end users and to conclude contracts with them. The Commission also criticised the fees charged by Apple for facilitating via the App Store the initial acquisition of a new customer by developers. Apple said it had made a number of changes over recent months to comply with the DMA and was confident its plan is in accordance with the law. The EU executive said it was also opening another investigation into Apple. That's over the firm's new contractual requirements for third-party app developers and app stores and whether these were necessary and proportionate. DMA breaches can cost companies fines as much as 10% of their global annual turnover.